Hey guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 22. It's time for round 10 of our MotoE career mode. It's time for the Red Bull Ring of Austria. So here, for this round, we are going to be starting from the back of the grid. We won the World Cup last time with the World Cup Championship. There's no need for us to start from pole position. Let's start from the back of the grid with one lap removed. Let's see if we can get the job done here today. So into turn one, we're through unscathed, but it's the next couple of corners I'm concerned about. How well can we get through into 2A and 2B? Looks decent so far. As we go into the left-hand side, they're just trying to squeeze on Domi Egerter. Ferrari to the left-hand side there as well. Not a late lunge, but we do get three. I'm just trying to fix my headset. The cable's fallen out. Trying to put them on charge at the same time there, but we managed it. Brilliantly done, as we managed to go through in a couple of riders there. But Zanoni ahead of us. He's there in 5th, as we're already up into 6th. But look at this lunge coming in now. Over the Dainese boot of Zanoni and into the right-hand side. Tight to the apex as you can go as we go for the Schloss Gold. Now, before we make the next couple of overtakes, I would advise you to hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying the content so far, because I've got a lot more just like this one coming either very soon or already on the channel. Look at Zanoni's front tyre then. Just bobbling and moving as we went into the difficult left-hander. But speaking of left-hander, we've got another one here for the Worth curve. Back over to the right-hand side for a brief moment as we straighten up and get really firm on the brakes in a moment's time. So I'm braking roughly around the 150 metre marker, bringing it in tight to the right side for the apex of the right-hand corner. So now into the Red Bull Mobile corner. Jordi Torres is getting away at the front. It's a second and a bit to me, but Mikel Pons, Casadei and Canepa are three riders we still need to get past before we can eventually get to the top where we want and where we aim to be. So now in the slipstream of Casadei, his teammate is leading the way. Is he going to try and help his teammate out? Oh, he can't defend. We're already through. Listen to the roars of the crowd. Ace is standing up on their feet as we dive up at the inside of Canepa. We always seem to make contact with Nicolo Canepa, and goodness me, I think that's the calmest I've ever been. We've won the MotoE World Cup, so I'd guess my heart rate is not really getting stressed right now. That's pretty good. That's probably the calmest I've ever been in one of these videos. That looks like I'm going to go to sleep. Unbelievable. In fact, we have taken a couple of tenths away from Torres. I was a bit concerned at first, I won't lie to you, because I thought, well, removing a lap and starting at the back of the grid could make this a bit of an interesting sprint. The MotoE races are already a sprint, but this just makes things interesting. We've already got the MotoE World Cup, so we've done it, we've signed and sealed the delivery, everything's done, it's all sewn up. Why not make it a bit more interesting? We'll start Mazzano from the back of the grid as well to keep on the entertainment. So now to the right, we go back to the somewhat innocuous right-hander. You can brake a little bit downhill and then try and keep the bike as tight as you can to the apex, which we absolutely nailed there. But be careful not to get put onto the rumble strip for that first part of the apex when you straighten up, and then back over to the right for the Red Bull Mobile corner. Across the line, Torres is the man on a mission, but there's a man that's a little bit more determined. The man with a 47 could be running the number 1 right now if I really wanted to. Oh, and look at that entry into the first corner there, the Niki Lauda curve. We're on the way. It's a 1:38.968 for us, the fastest man on circuit. It's only a matter of time. It's coming. Oh, tight up across the apex. Torres has to have a look over his shoulder. You can hear this electric bike screaming at him as we close in and close in and close in. Oh, we are right on his heels now. Goodness me. We could be already through, going into the difficult right-hander here in a moment. It'd be a late lunge, but it could be done. Firm on the brakes we'll go. Are we going to go around the outside? You can't make that stick, surely. Can we go around the outside? Questions there as the answer come? Not yet. Torres still holding firm. He's going to be on the podium if he stays where he is, but I know for a fact he'll want to get a victory. The former MotoE World Cup winner desperately wants to get back to winning ways. Can he do it here in the Red Bull Ring? Champions alike. Mentality of two champions. Two champions giving it everything here in the Red Bull Ring of Austria. Do we go for the lunge now? We're going to go all in for the victory. Up on the inside, Torres, he has the inside line. We were tight, a little bit wide. But now into the Red Bull Mobile corner. Got to give him some space here, otherwise we're just going to go crashing down. We managed it. We got through. But will he be coming back for turn 1? Across the line again, fastest man on the circuit. At 138.334 now. Almost into the 137s. Couldn't get it done yesterday. But we are getting closer. That was a kind of a scary moment going into the first corner there. I think it felt more than it looked. It felt worse than it looked, I would say. Kind of looked like a bit of a bobble, but the controller seemed to vibrate quite a lot for that first corner. So now bringing on the power after escaping 2B, I think we've also escaped Jordi Torres. Look at the time we gained on the brakes there. The AI cannot live with us right now into that fourth corner, or third corner, depending on which one you count. We are sensational. And now into the very difficult apex again for turn 5. I think this one's... It could be. I'm going to push now. I'm going to try and get the 137. I did it in qualifying. I know I can do it. I'm capable. But can we do it in a race situation? Little bit deep there for Rausch for turn 7. That has cost us time. Still ahead. Oh, that's a track limit warning there. You've got to be careful of touching the outer part of the circuit there. It's not allowed. Do like to use it though. It does help you balance the bike in for the left-hand side. But unfortunately, I don't think we are going to improve the lap time. The medium front and rear is worked a treat here in the Red Bull Ring of Austria. Now back over to the right-hand side. Crowds are going to be loving this one. Oh, very fast to the apex. Bear in mind, the previous lap we were in a bit of a scuffle with Jordi Torres, but across the line, so 138.167. Again, better lap times coming in from compared to yesterday's. Torres, just a little bit. Oh goodness me, a small amount of concentration laps, sorry, as we made a small mistake coming out the right-hand side. That was a scary moment. I'm surprised the heart rate monitor didn't just fly up to about 150 then. Thought that was over. I guess if we still had a championship to fight for, it certainly would have been skyrocketing up above. But for now, still under the triple digits, a little bit wide there, and a bit of an ugly line there, and I'm really surprised we didn't get any penalty for that. Not even a mention of a track limit warning. And now back to the right-hand side. See the Alpine Stars boot just dangling off the Energico Ego machine. As this time around, we aren't going to improve, but this is the penultimate lap. May I remind you, we started from the back of the grid. Jordi Torres looked comfortable. He had a 1.5 second advantage in the second lap to us. We are now 2 seconds clear. And may I remind you as well, this is the hardest difficulty here in MotoGP 22. They just simply cannot stand the pressure that we put on them. We are on another level right now. Loving these MotoE bikes. I cannot express to you how good I feel with this bike right now. Here in the Red Bull Ring of Austria, it's a great combination. Just feels good. It feels really good. And then guys, if you are enjoying the video, be sure to hit the like button as well, of course. It does help out the video and helps out YouTube pushing the algorithm as well, so I would appreciate a little like on the video if you wouldn't mind. But now into the Niki Lauda curve, again going a bit too tight to the apex, but this is the final lap. We are the MotoE World Cup winner. I've said it many times already in this video, but this is just going to add to our celebrations. We can leave the Red Bull Ring of Austria as a very, very happy man and a very happy team. Good stuff. We are on top of the world. Losing time though on this one. I know it's not really something to get too excited about or to be too disappointed, but we are losing time. Lost around 0.4 of a second, so it should put us around a 138.5. Quite consistent pace, actually better pace in this video compared to yesterday's. I think the idea of having a shorter race with the fact that we were starting from the back of the grid, I went completely into full attack mode. And I think the lap times are reflecting this. This could be a good lap. I'm going to be very happy with this performance here. I think this is one of the best performances we've had in MotoE. Quite possibly better than the Mugello victory we had the long lap penalty. This has just been something else. Something's clicked here in the Red Bull Ring, and we are loving life. The MotoE World Cup winner only has one more corner to tackle. Here we go then for the Red Bull Ring, Red Bull Mobile Corner. Bring on the power. I can't get the front end up, it won't let me wheelie it, so unfortunately no celebrations like that, but we do get across the line, victorious yet again. So have a look on screen then, guys. That is the final results of round 10 of the MotoE career mode. Of course, you've just seen us get across the line, but Torres in second and teammate Mikel Pons back on the podium. It's been a while since we've shared the Prosecco with the teammate. So now look at the championship standings, and yeah, we have completely dominated. 104 points clear from one of my two teammates, Eric Granado, and 107 clear for Mikari Okubu. That battle's not over for the top two positions, or at least second and third, should I say. And finally we finish off with the Teams Championship, which is also done and dusted and signed and sealed for the LCR E-Team. So guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. If you really enjoyed, consider hitting the subscribe button and joining the DrAce Pit crew. But upon that note, I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.